Greetings, mortals! It is I, Carmine Phlegathon. So good of you to join me. I hope the Mystic Weave is strong today. How is everyone doing? Are you all having a lovely morning, evening, noon, night? Whatever it may be. There are so many different time zones. We're going to be playing a bit of Recettear, an item shop's tale. Ah yes, the GMT gang. The GMT is a very helpful time because you can translate everything through it. So, last time, to give you a status update for anybody who wasn't here, who didn't catch the Recettear stream. Okay, thing is, the Recettear stream. The thing about it is, we lost to a thief named Charm. When we were in a dungeon, she stole all of our items. So the objective of this is basically going to be to defeat her, more so than making profit. Because profit is excellent, profit is great, but you know what is better than profit? Sweet, sweet revenge. So, let's hop right into it, mortals. Charm is also a pervert. Well, I suppose so. I haven't really seen much to indicate that. Yes, the merchant gang. Rise up! Rise up, merchants. A maiden's bracelet. Hand-knit muffler. We need some money. We need money. Especially since we could barely get anything from the, We actually, it was the one time we equipped our swordsman too, so, I just gotta play better instead of giving these filthy adventurers free loot. Alright, let's just put a water shroom +2 on there, and open the shop up for one period before we go to the dungeon. Open store. Let's go. Let us see if my merchant's instincts are still sharp. If I still have the wherewithal. Oh, well, if you can't stay long, that's quite fine, JC. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Alright, let's get this. Let's flog this for 115%. Excellent. Excellent. That's the stuff. That is what we need, mortals. Some food. We literally do not. How dare you come in here asking for food? Do we look like a bakery? Do we look like a bakery guild master? And why is Recette so down in the dumps? We can't carry every single type of item. You know, old man, I'm not even going to ask why you want a charred lizard. The workings of the mortal mind are quite mysterious. I should start upcharging old men. At least 118%. Aha! We meet we come face to face once again with our nemesis. The demon. The demon. Oh, I'll sell things at you, alright. I'll throw this wool hat right at your face. How's the haggling? Oh, it's going great. Except for the fact that this little girl is now going to come walk in here with basically no money. And I'm going to charge her 108% of the base price. Yes! Yes! Ah, there's only one thing you like more than money. Cash. Yes, cash money. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so we've made a bit of money. I think we're almost halfway to what we need to be. Hard to believe this is about a decade old. I know, right? There are so many good games that are just like... Like, look at this. Look at this. This was what, 2007? It's amazing. Look at the sprites. look at the how they seamlessly integrate the low poly 3D models with these excellent pixelated sprites. It's incredible. And you can literally change the camera to this. You can only do this because they have the sprites and they have the low poly 3D environment. It's so full of soul, mortals. It's a soulful game. There's simply no other way to describe it. That's why I really wanted to play it for you all. Alright, now, let's see. If we just go to the... Well, I think we'll save before we go to the dungeon on account of... I've forgotten what button it is. This may take a second. Right. We have it. The eyes have it. The eyes have it. Yes, soul! Soul! That is one of the most important aspects of a game to have. If there is passion behind a game, that passion will come through to the people who play it. Alright, finally get to have a nice big lunch for once. I think we talked about that last stream, and I think it was said that Chantalise is on Steam, in which case we might play it after this. Because, I mean, if it's made by these people... If it's made by these people, like, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good, so we'll have to play it. Aw, Louis. He's a kind soul. Even though he's super poor. We can all aspire to be like Louis. Well, I mean, not in wallet, but in temperament. Alright, Louis, let's go. And I'm not kidding you out this time. Price $14.50. Well, we've got to do this. We've got to do this. We're not going to carry anything, so we can make the maximum amount of profit. Well, I would imagine it would look pretty similar style-wise if it's made by the same people. Haha! Adventure! Ah, yes, I'm remembering the controls now. So if I want a blade bit... Yes. Oh, this combat. There's no way of really describing to you how satisfying this combat feels, given how simple it is. It's all about really precise positioning. You see that counterattack thing? He drops his shield to attack, so it counts as a counterattack when I hit him. Oh. I'm getting brutalized. Which is a shame. I rely on level ups for heals too, so we're gonna have to play super well since we got most of those level ups for this dungeon last time. Cut! 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 The endless blade, spiraling ever forth. Oh, I thought I'd done really well. I thought I could have. Yeah, it's got some pretty neat sound effects too. You've been hit by, you've been struck by sword. I can't even possibly begin to do an actual imitation of that, but yeah. Bees, a deadly bee weapon. My God. Ah, nope. Fish ain't gonna get me. Not this time. I won't take the bait. I will simply not respond to the bait. I won't be caught by it. Sorry, fish. Alright. Ooh, some good treasure. Now, hopefully... Okay, so what's going to happen is, at the end of this dungeon, Charm is going to come out... Okay, no, I need to get this guy away from the slower moving. Nope. Damn you. Anyway, Charm is going to come out and she's going to try and just she's going to try and beat us up and steal all of our items. Which, I mean, is fair. Like, she's a thief, so that's fair. But also, we are going to crush her into dust beneath our heel. Because that's what you do with your enemies. You destroy them. Excellent. That's a Batwing. Oh man, it's got just a quaint little soundtrack. It's a lovely experience all around. When everything comes together just right, when you got a good soundtrack, when you got good effects, good visuals, good gameplay. That's what makes The World Ends With You my favorite game of all time. Actually, if you don't know that about me, my favorite game, Mortals, my favorite mortal work is The World Ends With You for the Nintendo DS. And it's the reason I like it so much is simply because it is, like, all aspects of it are perfected. Oh, I can't believe I was taken unawares like that. It really makes a difference not to have a... It makes a difference not to have a real sword like last time. But we're not going to give this guy a real sword because he cannot be trusted with one. You crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women. Yes, that's pretty much it. See, that's the thing. If you just bash against his shield, he's got no choice but to retreat. There's nothing he can do. Yes. Oh, just off. There's also the knockback. The knockback is a really excellent addition because it means, because of the huge focus on positioning this game has, you can knock your enemies into traps, or like the position of yourself and the enemy is super important, so you can manipulate that. Oh, you wish you had the chance to play but your DS broke back in the day? That's terrible. It's a shame too, because The World Ends With You has gotten like ports and stuff like that, but like you really have to play it on the original hardware. The DS truly was an amazing handheld, and it's and there were a lot of lovely series, games and series that found homes there with the dual screen. And it's kind of a shame that now Nintendo's only making the Switch, which is both their console and handheld. So there's not. So the DS simply. I guess I just wasn't ready for the Nintendo DS to die. I guess. I've had a long history with mine. I've gone through a DS. I've gone through a DSi, a 3DS XL. There we go. Get them against the corners. Crush them. Turn them into paste. Now, we venture onward. Not in search of glory, not in search of treasure, in search of only sweet revenge. I mean, the 3D, like... Yeah, the 3D is a bit of a gimmick feature, but the 3DS is... What's most important about the 3DS is that it's a DS. And there was always the 2DS. Not that the 2DS existed when I got my 3DS XL. I still remember saving up. I can't remember which version of the DS I bought, but I remember saving up from delivering newspapers. Doing a newspaper route to mortal homes to acquire the funds. That's also how I paid for horse riding lessons. I went halves. With my mother. And my half was paid for by delivering papers. Yeah, the 2DS is aesthetically garbage. which is probably the sole problem with it. But if you want to play DS games for cheap, I think it's the best option. I can't tell if my DS is the 3DS XL or the new 3DS XL. It's probably just the 3DS XL. It's probably not the big one. But like, I've still got it. And boy howdy, if I can ever figure out a way to like show you guys the games on it, we're going to models. If I can ever figure out a way to play games on my DS and show them to you here, you can bet dollars to donuts we're going to be doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo Tales. For the simple reason of it exists, and I love it. Yeah, so many great games on handhelds. That like were only on handhelds. There's the full that's the sad thing about Mortal Gaming. The full width and breadth of it is such that most people don't have access to all the great games that are there. Which is a bit of a shame, really. Because, like, if you didn't have a PlayStation Portable, you weren't going to be able to play the best fighting game of all time, Final Fantasy Duodecim. But if you didn't have a DS, you could play stuff like The World Ends With You, or Etrian Odyssey, or stuff like that. Only some games get PC ports. And I'm extremely grateful for them, because some 3DS games are simply hard to find. I remember playing, emulating 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors, and then having to wait until because the sequel was a 3DS game, having to wait until they did the Zero Escape, the Nonary Games bundle on Steam, the PC port of Virtue's Last Reward, which ended up being one of my favorite games of all time, and the best Zero Escape game, in my opinion. You thought it was my chair making noises. What noises? I mean, my chair does create noise. But what noises are you referring to, not Wally? Ah, when the coin drops. That would be a very interesting noise for my chair to make. Ah, no! I was caught unawares. I already can't carry anymore? Okay, seriously, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, thank you for being here, JC. I hope you enjoy the VOD when you watch it. Thank you so much for coming. And have a wonderful day. I can't believe we're already full up on items. How far? We haven't even gotten in that far. We're going to have to make some serious changes. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, well first obviously we're going to throw out this walnut bread. Oh wait. I have a better use for this walnut bread. We're gonna eat it. And he will gain a great deal of power from it. Alright, we'll throw away all the slime fluid. We seem to be getting a lot of monster drops. Slime fluid is relatively inexpensive. Gonna nip that right in the bud. And now, ooh, wow, a worn sword. It's not like we already have somebody equipped with that. If it was a better sword. If it was a better sword. I mean, it was we threw the walnut bread on the ground, but it was still good. Louis still ate the dirty floor bread. Because he's poor and hungry and can't get anything else to eat. Okay. Oh no. just need to keep up a constant assault on those guys. A water crystal. Now this is interesting. Water is an excellent element. It's honestly, though I am being a fire, water would probably have to be my favorite element. And sorely underutilized in JRPGs, I feel like. Alright, let's pick up that orange somehow. Bum 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 bum. Fluid element. Alright, let's see here. Toothpicks. I mean, water does have the aspect of fluid, as we discussed in the Townscaper and storytelling video. Stream. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna throw away mystery ingredients because we can't be sure of their worth. But we're also going to throw away this worn sword. And this chestnut. I think we should get enough to cover this. Yes! Let them eat grapes! Do you need the property of fire element to conjure a boiling hot water? Well, excellent that you ask. You can combine fire and water for that, but as mentioned before, elements have aspects. Heat is an aspect of fire, but it's not only fire. There are many elements with the heat aspect, and you could use any of them. Who do I think is Recettear best girl? Well, we don't have a lot of options at the moment. All we've seen of the Recettear girls is Recettear, the Ojo, and Charm. I think that's everyone. Not counting background NPCs. So currently, I'm holding out hope. Because, I mean, Recette is obviously the protagonist. So, like, so far she, like, I mean, capitalism, ho, and all that. So far she's best girl. Tear is a filthy fae. Charm is obviously going to take our sword through her gut. And the Ojo is a villain. Oh, right, there's also the Ojo's story. We've just picked up another chestnut. But it's fine because we have 2 more slots left. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm excited to see what more Recettear has to offer. Yes! But also, we actually need to buy... Okay, we need to buy, like, good equipment. The next time we're in town, in the market, we're gonna buy really good equipment and sell it to Louis at a low price, just so he can, you know, not be useless. There's an elf. Well, around elves, watch yourselves, but, I think we already discussed, elves in, the Shining Force one. But, not to put too fine a point on it. Can't trust elves, but they are also... They look damn good. Simple as. Now, mortals. 3 paths lie ahead of us. First, we shall descend into the abyss. Excellent. Oh, then it's probably not my type. Damn you. Dun, 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 dun. I know Congo's sometime soon is going to be doing like in the next 2 hours is going to be doing a stream about his taste in women in Japanese media. And now that's something I really want to watch. That's something I'm going to. He's doing like a lecture. And that's something I'm going to study intently. Because his tastes are quite excellent. Alright. Cut. Only takes 3 swings to chop an anemone. Ooh. Ah, damn you. We're going to get one more level up before we fight Charm, so that we have the maximum amount of HP. I think Congo pointed out to me that Charm is the first enemy in the game that moves faster than you do. Which may very well be true and will cause us problems. But we're still going to kill her. Of that you can be assured, mortals. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Alright, we're almost to level 18. Once we hit level 18, going straight into the game. Well, that's better than an insect trap plus one. Let's toss it. Bum, 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 bum. Cut! Slash, kill, destroy. I'm pretty sure bat wings are high value compared to... Okay. Can I actually equip him with anything? Like, I can equip him with the wool hat and it will increase his defense, so that's good. Ah, the scrap plate. We want to equip him with the... Wait, no, we don't want to equip him with the scrap plate. The scrap plate is worse than leather armor. Wow. That sucks. It just does better magic defense. But Charm doesn't use magic, so we're fine. Fish! Accursed fish! Yes, yes. The thing about those guys is they need to get on the... They need to be aligned with you, so you can juke them. Crits! Crits for days. The endless crit. Wow, we haven't even finished exploring. We've got to take real care not to take any damage. I mean, of course it's garbage. It's a low value item. But, it is a plate. So I just thought it would be better than leather armor. You know, that old song and dance. Is there anything I can get rid of? Furball plus 1, 110. We can gather ingredients another time. We want high value items. And having more food items on hand is good because we can eat them when fighting Charm, I'm pretty sure. Excellent. Now we just have to make our way all the way down. Yeah, scrap metal. I mean, what else is a slime going to drop? Nothing but slime fluid. Simple as. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the slime fluid plus 4 to make way for the orange. Want to keep some mystery ingredients. Now, if I recall correctly, this should be where we fight Charm. In which case, it is time for revenge and for glory. Hi, Charm. Okay, we want to stay somewhat in the middle of the... Okay. Nope. Ah. Yes! Did you see that, everyone? That's how you do it. No items necessary. Only raw skill. Friggin' fraggin' ow. Oh boy. You deserve it. You deserve all the pain in the world, Charm. You took my money! You harlot! You fool! Yes, she's mortally wounded. This is excellent news. Oh, she's kidding. Did she? What? But why? Yeesh. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. We will enjoy our treasure. Thank you, Recette, for inviting this thief to our store, filled with high valuable items. Nothing can go wrong. Why would she be jealous of a criminal? Yeah, Recette has her heart is in the right place, but she does seem to be making some poor choices, which is a shame. All right, we're gonna drop the scrap plate, and oh, a lovely pot, a very odd vase. Let's go home. This is going to keep the shop supplied for ages. Oh, it was powerful anti-venom. That's good. You can get a very good price for that. Whoa! 21,400 picks. We're not going to get nearly that much for it. We exceeded expectations. This is excellent. The price of longswords has increased. Beware of theft while in the market. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have a drink real quick. Oh no, I'm stuck on the other side. I'm literally stuck. I'm literally stuck. I can't move. I'm frozen. Give me 1 moment, mortals. Just a tick. Literally 5 seconds. Excellent. I'm back once again on this plane, as it should be. Nearly got myself trapped over there on the other side. Also, thieves wouldn't steal longswords because thieves don't use longswords. They use daggers and such. Oh, dual sword wielding police? That would be cool. Okay, so we were mostly we mostly resorted to putting ingredients on the storefront. So now we're gonna start putting some good stuff. Actually, yeah. Tia, how's our store atmosphere? Apparently our store atmosphere is kind of dark. That's kind of weird. But I welcome the darkness. I mean, you're thinking of pickpockets. Thieves don't need to store everything in a pocket. Ah, yes. Ah, see, you let. Oh, that's actually. Yeah, Ninkil. That would work. That could make you some serious dosh. We're gonna avoid putting out the. Oh yeah, let's put out the one sword because the price is up. Free seed necklace. Powerful anti-venom. Ooh, special ink whale. At the moment, we're gonna try and get some money from the really high quality food. So, taiyaki, chocolate bar, and grapes. All right, this should do. This should be a real rollicking time. We're gonna make lots of money. And remember, we only have a week to make 30,000 picks. Oh, I can change the walls now. We're going to have to go out, after this, we're going to go out into the market and buy not only gear for Louis, but also some wallpaper. Because apparently we can change the walls now. Excellent. Open the store! Let us delve into the war of profit. I just realized I'm not facing the game. 1 second. There we go. Cheers. Now, 118% of base price. You're damn right it's reasonable enough. You guys are you mortals, you're very experienced with causing, with these war economy techniques. Stuff like that. That's very interesting of you. Yes, aha! We've increased the old man's wallet, hopefully, I think, maybe. 118 seems to be the sweet spot. 118 seems to be the sweet spot for the old man. The war economy. Oh man, that monologue at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 4, whatever you think about Metal Gear Solid 4, war has changed. Oh, playing it for the first time, when we first got a PS3, that was crazy. Let's see here. You want a bracelet. I'm going to give you a wooden armband because I would like to make some money off the maiden's bracelet. Here, take it for 110% of base price. Bum ba dum bum bum. Yes, the MGS has so many memorable moments. Would you say that they have so many memeable moments? Memetic moments? Interesting, worn swords. Nano golems. Oh, yes, we got to implant nano golems in you. Okay, now we're going to put the very odd vase on display. Cherries. Water crystal. But we do have to go get something for them. Stuff for Louis from the market, but also something else? I literally forgot what Mortals, I've literally just forgotten exactly what I wanted to set out and do today. I wanted to go... Oh, wallpaper. Wallpaper. We're gonna go check out for wallpaper. Let's go. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go to the town square. How's everybody? How's everybody in the town handling things? Oh, it's the old man! Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We are all controlled by something greater. Memes. I love how Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is the perfect sequel to Metal Gear Solid 2 because it continues the themes of American politics and war and especially memes and like the classical sense of memetics. A doll. Seriously, Tia? An encyclopedia? Dolls and the formation of personality. That's actually... Wow, Recette is apparently somewhat learned. But yes, Recette, fight with the Fae. The Fae can't be trusted. Memetic warfare is the future. You joke, but it's true. They've got wallpaper. Alright, what sort of wallpaper do you guys want? What sort of wallpaper do you guys want? We have plank walls, starry wallpaper, and resort wallpaper. So the plank walls are sturdy. The starry wallpaper is like a starry night sky. And resort is, oof, very expensive. So we're probably not going to go with that, even if you want it, because money. But I feel like we could spring for starry wallpaper if you guys want that, or plank walls. We already have lacquer walls. And we might as well pick up some flooring while we're also here. Oh, they all have special effects related to that chart you saw earlier. Well, I don't really know about the shop's vibe and stuff like that. So we're just going to kind of go with our instincts and see where that leads us. And we'll learn about the system as we go. So for now, then, I'm probably going to get the starry wallpaper. And we'll pick up some flooring for when that is required as well. Stone flooring could actually be really cool, but I kind of feel like tile floor is the way to go. It's also easy to clean. Yeah, we're gonna go with the tile flooring and the starry wallpaper. And at the Merchants Guild, we're going to pick up... Oh, we can't pick up a sword. We can't pick up a sword for Louis. Because swords are more expensive at the moment. We can at least pick up some... Okay, so... Scrap plate, defense 8. Wooden chest piece, defense 12. Iron armor. Okay, so there's breastplates and there's armor, that's why. Because leather armor is just leather, but it's armor. Scrap plate is just a breastplate. That's why. Alright, we're gonna get him some iron armor. And he can also equip a shield, so we're gonna get him a good shield. Gonna get him a common shield. The question is, though, like, we're going to end up selling these things to other people. That's the problem. But maybe Louis will come in and ask for the specifics? I don't know. That's all we need to do at the moment. Oh, if we use a longsword and a water crystal, we can make a rank 1 sword. We should do that. We should change what we have on the storefront. It's probably not the worn sword. It's probably the sword above worn sword. So we're going to take the water crystal off, and we're going to swap it for this shark fin. No, oh, you can, and that's what happened the last time we fought Charm. We kitted the guy out with all the goodies. The problem is, he then goes, alright, so you see this awful equipment that I had before you gave me all this cool stuff for free? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it take up space in your inventory instead of just leaving it behind. And then, obviously, we died and lost everything anyway. including all that cool gear we got for him. So no, he can buy it. I'll give him a discount, but he can buy it. It's all he deserves. Change walls, starry wallpaper. Look at that. Look at that. That is lovely. That is simply lovely. Bum bum bum. Speak of the devil! Not only is Louis here, Charm is here too. Look at that. Who openly attempted to murder us, however. This is the only face I have to show. I mean, fair point, dear. Fair point. Doshio kana? Yes, oh, Recette's voice lines. Very good. Very good stuff. It is a nice store. Thank you. What's a little murder in the marketplace of ideas? This is true. This is true. It's fine to have a little murder sometimes, mortals. It's fine to have a little bit of murder. Yeah, fun to manipulate you. A treasure? Can you pay for the thankful statue that I have? 110%, 104% of base price. Charm, I will give it to you at 84% of base price. Charm has no goddamn money. As expected of a thief. Why can't we have an adventurer that has money? No, Louis, don't go after the showcase item Maiden's Bracelet +1. You can't afford that. I'm gonna cut it down to 88% of base price. To 80% of base price, and you still won't be able to afford it. Oh, he did! We managed to charge low enough. Wallet sizes are starting to become a real problem. I don't know how we're going to continue this up if Tier's going to keep increasing the amount of money we need to pay. What's a good price? We're buying this... Wait. Are we buying or selling this cherry? I think we're buying this cherry. But we also have a cherry on sale. No, we're buying this cherry. So 50% of base price. We must be. Yes! 50%! 50%! That's the power of the fantasy world merchant! And now I can charge him for this cherry for 122%. Excellent! Excellent! A tight balance sheet this month. Yes, well, I'm afraid that I can only get it for 800. But please, oh. No, we don't. Get out of my store. Now, at JRPG merchants, it's a common trope for JRPG merchants to pay half. To pay 50% of an item's value. I feel like we bought more than we sold. Let's just put up this iron armor. And remove this, put this common shield here. Candy apple there. We're good to open again for business. Doshio kana? Yes! Louis, my friend. take it for 900 for 75% of base price. I will make a loss on this, but it will increase your defense. Yes. Well, yeah, obviously MMO economies are different, but like, why even talk about MMOs since they're not they've got connections to real world economy. They're interconnected in a weird way. Now you can afford this, so I'm gonna charge you 126% of the base price. The wallet of a working man. Yep. You've been good to me, so I'm only gonna charge you 122% of base price of this expensive thing. Yes. Yes. A weapon, you say? We have this magician's staff. 120%. 120% of base price. Fair enough. Oh, you came by to sell that. Well, you've come to the right place. 45%! Merchant level 7, here we go. I'll give you 45% for it. I'll give you 49% for it. Ah, alas, the haggling. Housewives, they love to haggle. They need the best deal. 127 is too much for a housewife. For this woman, 124. What? 118. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm getting bluffed sometimes by those women, but there's nothing I can do. You can't afford that, Charm. But here, 120%. Okay, you can. So you can now. Now you have a wallet. We've made a couple thousand picks and profits. We're gonna need to keep that up. Alright, let's see what's up. It is time she explained how to take an order in advance. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Advance orders. Yeah, I have noticed that, Bunzel. The men and the old men are usually more fair. I imagine if there was a little boy, he would be wiser with it. Like he would be wiser not to anger me with such stingy behavior. Oh, that's the point of them. You have to keep a bunch of junk laying around. Oof. Well, I have this worn sword. The price of daggers has decreased. The price of candy has normalized. Beware of adventurers without cards. The Adventurers Guild. Well. Another thankful statue that we cannot sell. A baked yam. Taiyaki. Chocolate. And a powerful anti-venom. Gonna have to do another dungeon run soon. Alright, let's... Actually, that thing about the junk, that kinda resonated with me. I feel like it's best to have something, if we've got something like this, yeah, this wooden shield. Put this wooden shield down. Actually, wait, no, a hat. Even a little girl will buy a hat. Alright. So, Tia, was that seriously all you can do with level 7? Advance order. So we can change the floor at level 8. Capitalism ho! Let's go.
いらっしゃいませ。まあ、しょうがないか。はあ？何言ってんの？
I am the owner.
バカにすんなよ。
You're short! Okay, Caillou, you son of a gun. Pretty rude to... Ah, yeah. Yeah, that is true. I suppose. A charred lizard, a bat wing, and a slime liver. I'm going to kill him, slowly. With an iron spike. Yeah, Tear's just way too happy about this. That's, ugh, disgusting. Ah, excellent. 66% of base price. Excellent, excellent. What? Okay, let's give her our most expensive food, and then upcharge her a bunch. This baked yam. Yeah, this idiot will pay high prices. The question is how high, isn't it? The question is how high, isn't it? Because you can go really high. Like, boom, 51,650% of base price. But like, how high is too high? 1,000% of base price? Or is that being greedy? Because I mean, if she pays really high, like exorbitantly high prices, then the game would just be a snap. Like this would get us over our threshold in one sale, and she might not haggle. So 750% of base price? Maybe? Yeah, shop owner charges 51,000% base price and pays back all her debt with one simple trick. Alright, last, let's see if you have any money. No! Damn it. 2 pieces of armor. 2 days. Alright. I don't get what the point is of advance orders. I don't see how they make you more profit. Yes, F. Next time we'll just charge her 200% or something. I was too greedy. I was blinded by my lust for lucre. What should you pay? 47%. Well, as long as somebody buys the iron armor, I guess. I can get more for Louis once, you know, later when we go to the market again. 121% of base price. 126%. Excellent. I'll just figure it out on myself with my own intuition. You're good to me, old man. 123%. 22,000. We're making good progress. The price of shields has decreased. Well, I'm glad we sold ours before that happened. The price of swords has normalized. Beware of theft while in the market. Oh, it's beware of theft while in the market because charm is about. I'd have a no one can touch the expensive stuff in my shop window. Ah, 50% of base price. That seems fair. That seems fair, old man. That seems fair. You mortal, you. 122 and don't give me a lip. I think I just sold a heart. That is excellent news. 2 pieces of armor in 3 days. Good. Louis will now have armor. We've insured it. So we have to buy 4 pieces of armor from the market. And sell them. $127% of base price. $50%. I never get to sell these. I'm losing money on them. Stop selling things. I need to buy things. Oh, of course you would be the only one who has a problem with 50% base price. Ugh. Little girls. Absolutely vicious. And now somebody with actual money is going after one of my booby trap items. Ah, this is going poorly. We have a book. Pay me at least 110% of base price. Okay. Soon everything is just going to be thankful statues. Open! The door to chaos! The gate of riches! Dun, 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 dun. You can't buy a treasure. I'll sell you a thankful statue. Just take it. An unthankful statue. You can't afford a thankful one. Well, I'm already gonna have 2 treasures in 2 days because I can't sell these thankful statues. So I'll just sell them to her for at least like what they're worth. Maybe like 200%. 150 maybe? 120. Oh, what's a good price? 55% of base price. Yep. Alright. We are making excellent progress, mortals. We are going crazy with our merchant level. Yes, you could, and you can purchase it for 122% of base price. Yes! Score! The Ojo can afford that vase. Oh yeah, that vase that I have. If I don't upcharge her too much, I think I should be able to sell it, and it's got a high value. That's pretty clever. And nobody's going to buy it in the meantime. 118. Oh, you. I'm gonna see if she's bluffing me. I'll take the loss. Mortals! Mortals, she was bluffing us. I told you. What did I tell you, mortals? Mortals, I told you. My all-seeing eye told me that this woman was bluffing us with her haggling. And I was right. She's been playing us for fools! Cursed wench. Alright. Heh, nothing personal, Recette. Man. Cold steel the edge egg. 120... 127. You know what, for you? Of course. I shouldn't have charged so much. You're a valued customer. Unlike some people. Unlike some people. Alright, capitalism ho. Tomorrow we will be delving into the dungeons once again. And and also shopping for armor. That is the other important thing. Because I'm pretty sure we received... Can I check with Tia my outstanding orders? Yes. Caillou has no deadline for the charred lizard, bat wings, and slime liver. So we can just kind of get that. In 2 days, 2 pieces of armor. In 3 days, 2 pieces of armor. In 2 days, 2 treasures. So, we have the treasures, we just need to get 4 pieces of armor the next time we're out before we go to the Adventurers Guild. Easy. Oh, and how's our atmosphere? Wow, we've gone from plain to gaudy and dark. Excellent. I'm into it. It'll get that Ojo in here. Looking forward to being able to change the flooring. One more. Ikuzo! Wow, candy. It's precious. But you think you can sell it. That's quite impressive. Considering it is a piece of candy, that it could have any kind of sentimental value to you is quite impressive. Oh no. I don't know how to deal with this fairy. I don't think she's rich. Okay, so I'm going to take another drink, and hopefully this time I don't get frozen. Frozen in the everlasting void. 3, 2, 1, hope. There's the snapback. There's the weave of the mortal realm. Putting me back in place. Excellent. Now, cherries. Let's have a look at these. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna go middle of the road, 115% of base price. She's a cheapskate. 100% of base price. I'm not going to go any lower. Yeah, that fairy's a cheapskate. Interesting combination that she's paired with a rich woman. For you, Louis, 110%. Ah, yeah, she's Fae. Oh, the Fae. They cause so much trouble. 118. Actually, no, 115% because I don't want to be haggled. I think I get you get bonuses for not getting haggled. And I'm still making profit. That's the important thing. Oh, we've almost hit our quota. You can turn it into a bit of coin. By which I mean 50% of its value. I swear, like, we're buying so much. It is. And for you, 130% of base price. Yes, I knew because it was so cheap. I knew because it was so cheap I could get it for 130. The mystical 130 that Tia told us about that is mostly never true. It's an apple, lady. Just eat it. It's good for you. Alright. Can you afford 100% of the base price? Because if you can afford 100% of the base price, I will just give this to you. Money. Excellent. Yes, yes, all the money. Excellent. Capitalism ho indeed. We made 15,000 picks. We made a lot of money. We went from like being halfway there to being past there. Alright, so now we go out shopping. Now we spend some of our hard-earned picks. We have the requisite. Oh, but before that, gotta change the flooring. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just the best? Look at that. How's our store atmosphere? Very gaudy, but now also light instead of dark. Interesting. I wonder if it's like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and it's you know, it's mechanically better to lean hard in one direction instead of staying in the middle. I just went to save, but we already did. Oh, habits. I tend to save a lot in games. I tend to be like, okay, I saved. Have you ever had that moment where you save in a game and then you think to yourself, did I save or did I not save? And then you save again. It's quite the mind bender. Oh yeah, peak Pokemon. Precisely. That's how it be. Bum 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 bum. Wow, so if she's black as coal and we're using her to warm up the store, so Recette is on board with setting Tia on fire. This is excellent news. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Which customers show up more often depends on that grid, but you'll always eventually get each one, like you can't stop children from wandering in. Oh, so we want dark then. We want dark and gaudy, because I think that's the combination that'll lead to the least amount of children. I love how you're more expensive, Louis, but you're still just a punk. When are you gonna have a good sword? Instead of leaving me to do all the work. I'm not taking the armor. The armor's for his order. Wait, we have to do a boss rush? Do we have to do a boss rush to unlock a new dungeon, or is a new dungeon just gonna kind of happen? I'm concerned about this boss rush thing. And is Charm gonna show up at the end of floor 11 to 15? Do you guys know? I guess we should just kind of jump in. I can't rely on the mortals to do things for me. I can't rely on the mortals to do things for me. But if the boss rush is required to progress, then I might have to do it. But is there much treasure in boss rushing? And Louis is kind of pathetic. So, for now, I guess we'll go floor 11 to 15, and we'll see about unlocking the future. Oof. Okay, equip items in bag, yeah, sure, because it doesn't matter. Ganbatte kudasai! Ah, recruiting charm. That's interesting. Oh. We actually blocked all of that. That was impressive. Mechanically, it looked very simple, but it was hype as hell. Ah! But yeah, Charm fighting herself. Now, that's something I would like to see, because no matter which one of them gets hit, Charm is taking damage. Bum, 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 bum. So while we're in the dungeon and we're all just kind of exploring, I wanted to say, I only woke up about an hour before the stream today, which is, and I probably didn't get as much sleep as this mortal shell could have, with such concerns are paltry to me, to one such as myself. The reason why I was up, was Corpse. I'm sure you know Corpse. I'm sure everyone here knows Corpse, but Corpse was having a music listen-along stream and chat, and it was one of the most beautiful experiences, one of the most beautiful streams I'd ever been in. And I couldn't tear myself away. What the? Oh! It was a warp! It was a warp. But yeah, Corpse is amazing. Corpse is possibly one of the most inspiring, I suppose, most inspiring VTubers out there, in my opinion. There's the child lizard we need. Yeah, man, that's the best thing. Cause I got into VTubers from being a fan of VTubers, obviously. I got into VTubing from watching other people do it and thinking I want to try and do that. So it's all kind of surreal to think that I could put myself in the same category as Corpse. They're all so cool. But yeah, if you haven't caught that stream, I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure there's even just watching the VOD. The higher dimensional axis of the Venn diagram. That's an excellent way of putting it. Ooh, a longsword. That is actually a blessed thing, because now we can equip it. Optimum. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Ugh. Whole lot more attack power. But yeah, that's why I might seem... I don't know if I've seemed low energy or something like that, because I don't typically let sleep get in, low levels of sleep get in the way. And obviously, I'm always a bit out of it, mortals. The demon in my right arm and such. Showing me illusions, trying to mess with me. So I'm always a bit out of it, but if I seem a bit more low energy, that's why. I stayed up late, watching Corpse. Onwards! Cut and cut. Nope, that's not the way we want to go. Not the way we want to go at all. We want to go... Oh, it's kind of cool that you can, that Louis typically equips scarves, and you can see him with a scarf. In his sprite. I only just noticed that. I'm not good with details. I have a very weak aesthetic sense. I can only get the big picture when it comes to... I mean, I can when I really look. But I've been focusing on playing the game. Sounds a bit too much like an excuse, but it's true. Alright. Bum bum. I really need to stop getting hit by those anemones. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba da 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 dum bum. Oh, also, Corpse has excellent taste in music, so just the playlist comes highly recommended. There, that's it. Gushing over. Gotta focus my attention on you mortals, after all. Hi, Shinoxil. It's good to see you. Welcome. How are you doing? How's your day? How's that? By the way, if I ever ask someone how is your day, and you feel pressured to you feel pressured to answer, and you're like, oh no, he asked how my day was, because I know some people are bad at not bad at it. They have some nervousness about chatting. I'm the same way. Whenever I'm in a VTuber's chat, I'm beside myself with nerves. But yeah, never feel pressured to respond to me whenever I ask you a question, mortals. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, you're sleepy. We've all been there, and I currently may be there. Powerful anti-venom ghetto.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行きましょう。
Oh no, I thought we were going to dodge that, but alas.
大丈夫？
I knocked that guy up the cliff. Oh no, I'm taking too much damage. I need to dodge. Bum, 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 bum. I know I shouldn't be backtracking, but I need to kill. The urge to kill. To stake your claim in blood and ash. That is what it means to be an adventurer. To profit off destruction. Oh yes, yeah, I get it, Bunzel. I get it. I really do. Because, obviously, if you've had a bad day and you just want to unwind and watch some VTubers, you don't want to bring the mood of the stream down by being like, oh, it was terrible. That's what I've always found trouble with just talking to people in general. Not even just VTuber streams, but whenever I'm having like a bad time or something, I can't tell anyone that I am because I don't want to bring someone's mood down. I don't want to ruin their day or something like that. So I just kind of stew. I stew, mortals. I brood. I sit in my throne of skulls. A glass of port in my hand and I brood. Oh. Oh, so that even if that projectile hits you, it still exists. We are close to death. We need to be more careful. Actually, if we have something like walnut bread or something like that, I can eat it. Egg toast. We'll eat the egg toast. Ah! Glad I ate that egg toast. The only worst question is, so where are you working now? Mortals, if you have ever been at a family gathering and successively over the course of the entire afternoon, evening, each member of your extended family comes up to you and asks you about your current career situation. I feel so... My heart goes out to you. Because I've been there. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. Everyone assumes... Oh no. I'm not going to die. I'm going to live. Live! Can't make the face, but live. But yes, that's the worst. That's the worst when that happens. And oh. And it's not, you can't be mad at, like, there's no malice. They expect it to be just a normal question. They don't know how difficult it is to answer it. Okay, I'm really gonna have to, I might have to eat this taiyaki. Okay, we'll eat the cherry. We'll eat the cherry. I did not expect to be taking such a beating. Whew. Yeah, they're just saying it to make, they're just saying it to make conversation. They don't realize, like, and you just have to say something. You just kind of have to go, oh yeah, like this and this and this stuff and stuff, and it does get really awkward. Which is a shame. Family gathering should be a time of, like, they shouldn't just be catching up. There should be a time of rest and relaxation. Which is why, mortals, I will never ask you. My stream should also be a time of rest and relaxation, which is why I shall never ask you. You know. So where are you working now? I don't care who you are, or what you do. You're a good mortal. You're an excellent mortal. Oh yeah, when there's members in the extended family that you just don't know, and everyone assumes you know because they're like part of it, and you're part of it. Oh man. Luckily, that talk doesn't typically happen with deaths at my family gatherings. So how does one become a bad mortal? Well, one would have to, you know, anger me. One would have to irritate me. One would have to. It would be very difficult. I'm very loving. I'm very accepting. So, one would have to. Well, a mortal would have to misbehave. That is how one would have to become a bad mortal. That's the stuff. Oh. Only slightly better than slime fluid. We're about to level. Excellent. But yeah, families. For the longest time, mortals, I had the, if I can ramble on the subject of family a bit, if you'll pray, permit this indulgence. For the longest time, I had this opinion on my family that was like, it was simply, like, these people, the only thing connecting me to these people is that that I happen to be born in this family. That we happen to be born with the same blood. And that's it. It's not a bond created by knowing each other or anything. That's the, like, and so all the family gatherings, I was like, I barely see these people. I don't know them. I was a bit of a moody child when it came to going to family gatherings. And it's more recently in life I've kind of started going, okay, so we're gonna fight the boss. I've started going, okay, wait. These people are, like, these people, I don't know how it is for everyone's family, but my family is very, very kind and supportive of me. Which is why it always sucks to hear when somebody doesn't have a family, like, when somebody better than me doesn't have a family that is as kind or supportive. But mine really is. And so oh, that's not safe. I kind of got over my more edgy phase. I realized it's good to love your family. Oh ho, no boss! Excellent news. Let's drop a fur ball and get out of here. Oh, I picked it up. I mean, I'm not inherently wrong now, or I'm not inherently wrong then. Because, like, the argument that I made was one of logic. But I do feel there is kind of... I do feel like there is kind of a familial bond that you can also acquire with people who are not related to you by blood. But you can have a familial bond like that with people, like, even if you don't know your blood family that well. Yeah, I suppose it is. So I'm talking from a high horse here. I'm speaking from a high horse here. I have, like, oh, it pains me that other people haven't had the experience I've had with their family. That's everything. Bum 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 bada bum bum bada bum bum bada bum 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 bum. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna put a long sword here. Actually, Louis might come in and see it if he sees it. This rusty dagger also has a price up. Wooden armband also has price up. Gonna put this beef bowl out. And the clothes will be bait for the children. Like rock CDs and Monster Energy are for boomers. Let's go. Open! Open? What did they say? Open the game? There's some sort of... There's some sort of, card game anime. Oh right, Bakugan! I was thinking of Bakugan! I was thinking of Bakugan, where they flip the cards open and they say something like open the game or something like that, and time freezes. I was thinking of Bakugan. I was thinking of Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Bakugan is marbles, yes. It's marbles. Yeah, gate card, set. Ability card, activate. 108% of base, 108% of base price. Just so that I will be sure if she haggles. Okay. Let me explain Bakugan to people who don't know about it. Because Bakugan... Oh, it's embarrassing how much you know about Bakugan. It's embarrassing how much I know about Bakugan. Bakugan was my childhood game. And I was in in primary school. I was in a Bakugan Battle Brawlers group. Okay, so, let me explain. Bakugan is made up of 2 types of cards and 1 type of marbles. You've got these marbles that marble-like things that kind of they pop out when they're put on a magnetized surface or metal. They have a magnet on the bottom of them. So the gate cards are magnetic. You put the gate cards on the ground and then you have to roll the Bakugan marble onto them in order to claim them. And if you get 2 Bakugan on a gate card, you have won that gate card, and the first to get 3 gate cards wins. Each player starts with 3 gate cards. You set a gate card every turn. Each turn, people take a shot. If 2 Bakugan of yours and your opponents, if both of them end up on the gate card, there's a battle, and it's determined by the power of the Bakugan, which is affected by the gate card, because the gate card is placed face down, alright? The gate card is placed face down. So your opponent doesn't know what's on the gate card, but you do. You've placed it. And likewise, you don't know what's under your opponent's gate card. And the gate cards are placed so that yours is closer to your opponent's. Your first one is closer to your opponent's, and your opponent's is closer to you. And when you place new gate cards on additional turns, they have to be adjacent. Oh yes, I bought the toy. I played it. I didn't play it, but I watched the show. I watched the original show on TV, and I bought the toy. And the thing is, so once you and also the gate cards, there are 6 different elements. Oh, he also wants a weapon. I guess we're gonna not have a longsword. I'll talk about the new edition of it. There are 6 elements. You have Pyros, Aquos. Pyros is fire, Aquos is water, and then Ventus is wind, Subterra is earth, and then Chaos is light, and Darkus is dark. Yes. So, okay. So let's say that I'm using a Chaos Bakugan, and my opponent is using a Darkus Bakugan. The gate card that I have set down that we've both rolled onto gives 100 plus points to Chaos Bakugan, but only 30 plus points or 50 plus points to Darkest Bakugan, so I get a higher power boost. But also, once the battle occurs, both of us have a chance to play an ability card that can further affect things. But we also have a limited stock of ability cards, so it's also, you gotta be careful about when you're playing them. Oh boy. I didn't really get to play that much. I didn't get to really play that much. It's the thing with these kind of games. I never got to play them much. But, I think I played, like, one time. I went and got, like, I had an arena and everything. I still might have it somewhere. But, like, it was, like, made of collapsible, like, these panels that interlocked so that you would have a place to set your cards and roll your Bakugan. And also, I played Bakugan on the, later I played Bakugan on the DS. So the show was actually really good for what it was. In fact, the show is so popular in English, like, the show is an anime, but, yeah, it probably wasn't. It's marbles. The show is an anime, but, it was so popular in English that eventually they stopped making the Japanese language version. They just animated it for English audiences. But, okay, so here's the thing. The anime was good for the first season, and then they went to DOVA-SYNDROME, and it all went to hell. It all went to pot. Oh, wait, no. I'm buying this. Text is yellow. Yeah, they went to DOVA-SYNDROME, and the DOVA-SYNDROME arc, I'm pretty sure, ended with the protagonist having a dual-disc lightsaber fight with the main villain. And that was so far away, because, okay, so the thing about it is the show at that point was accurate to the game. Like, the show was accurate to the game for the first season. There is one point, a really crucial point, where somebody actually misses a throw. And, like, the gate card strategy is a thing. In DOVA-SYNDROME and onwards, they really just... It's just an excuse for two big monsters to go at it. In DOVA-SYNDROME, there's no actual... Like, it doesn't resemble the game at all. 122%. 120%. Even if I feel like I was overcharging her too much, even if she was bluffing me. Why did your grandmother treasure this beef bowl? And why are you using the past tense? How long ago did she pass? And how old is this beef bowl? Yeah, Bakugan. I wasn't into Beyblade that much, but I did kind of when they started doing the metal thingamajigs. What's it called? It's not the classic thing with the bit beasts. The main guy I think had a unicorn one. He had a bandana and red hair. Yeah, died after eating the beef bowl. Huh. But yeah, Metal Fusion. I'm pretty sure it was Metal Fusion or something like that. But yeah, I stopped watching the anime after DOVA-SYNDROME. Like, I tried a bit of Gundalian Invaders and I was like, no. This is just so far off the goddamn rails. Ah, yes. I need stuff like this wool hat in order to distract the children. We're definitely going to make it. We're definitely going to make it, bros. We're all going to make it, bros. Oh, I forgot to fill a slot. Oh boy. We'll have to fix that. Yeah, you want to talk about weird games how people were like enraptured with during childhood. For me, it's Dungeon Dice Monsters. I've got the armor. I've got the armor. And I'll charge you 122% of base price for them. Actually, 120. Special offer. Yes! Money! Yeah, Dungeon Dice Monsters. The amount of times that I have seen the Dungeon Dice Monsters arc of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime dubbed is probably more than I have seen the rest of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season, like the rest of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series dubbed, put together, like original Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a GX boy. Alright, A thankful statue and a very odd vase.
これですよこれ。いくらにしようかな。
107.
そうですわね。
Yes!
ありがとうございました。
We're rich, mortals! We're rich! We're rich! Celebrate! Rejoice! Yorokobe Shonen! Yes! That is money.
売れたよ。
That is power. 2,709.50 picks. Foolish Ojo, don't you know that you should have twin drills if you wish to defeat me? Yeah, they never brought Dungeons Dice Monsters back, but it has an excellent GVA game, and I might want to emulate it and play it for you guys sometime. I'm currently on the fence about emulating for streams. I don't know if, like... But Aira's totally legitimate PS2 playthrough of Katamari Damacy has me considering, you know, doing something similar. Old men have good money, so I'm gonna go for the beef bowl.
これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。
And he's good to me, so I'm only gonna charge him 117% of base price.
ありがとうございました。
Excellent. Yeah, we're twice over the deadline amount, and we still have not even reached the deadline.
いらっしゃいませ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。
The wool hat trick, it worked! Here, take it for 108% and get out of my sight.
ありがとうございました。
We're rocking it, mortals. Save it for when you buy a capture card. That's a fair point.
いらっしゃいませ。
That's a fair point. I'll have to acquire some setup and stuff like that. If I ever get a capture card, there is one game that I would really like to play. If I can ever get like everything set up so that I can play a PS4 for you guys, like a PS4 games, I want to play Final Fantasy 16 for the first time with you guys. And it'll be possibly one of the most emotionally important experiences in my life, and I want to share it with you guys. 2 treasures, 2 days. I'm pretty sure we have a thankless, unthankful statue in the back.
いくらにしようかな。
Yes! The traps! The traps! The little girl traps! They're working!
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。レベルアップ。
I can't believe I just teared up a bit when talking about Final Fantasy 16. Can you tell how excited I am? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Square Enix has betrayed me at every turn, and yet my heart can't let go. What? What's everybody saying yab? Well, no, hold on. What's everyone saying yab about?
何がいいかな。
I don't think there's anything to say yab
ど
about.
れにしようかな。
Yeah, little girl traps.
何がい
The
いかな。
traps for the little girls to make sure that they don't take all our money.
どれにしようかな。
No, I'm hyped. It's too late. It's too late. I saw the trailer. It's too late. I know that Yoshi P is working on it. It's too late. I know that it looks like it's going to take some cues from Tactics and Vagrant Story. It's too late.
どれにしようかな。
I got Final Fantasy 15 basically day 1, and it broke me in 2.
何がいいかな。
It broke me in 2 in a way that Final Fantasy 13 honestly did not break me in 2, because I was a child when 13 happened, and 15 was the true betrayal. But despite that, I still believe.
何がいいかな。
I believe that they can do it. So the outstanding orders for what?
何ですか。
Vagrant Story. That's another thing. Like, if I could play PlayStation 1 games for you, I would play Vagrant Story in a heartbeat, because I need to beat Vagrant Story. And it's Vagrant Story, so, like, of course. Yes. But yeah, I believe. Okay, so I'll give you my reasons for why I am so hyped. Because it makes no sense to anybody who knows Square Enix. 2 pieces of armor and 2 foodstuffs.
どれにしようかな。
Okay, the thing is...
何がいいかな。何がいいかな。
The thing is, they released No. Like I said, okay, I've explained this before. I'll explain this as many times as you guys need, because I never get tired of talking to you mortals. But I'm an immortal that was born in this era. So I'm not from long ago. I'm from the modern age. Oh, that's right. We gotta go buy a sword and do some stuff to it. Candy apple.
どれにしようかな
Candy.
何を置こうかなどれにしようかな
Let's open
どうしようかな
for business. Oh, let's save first. But yeah, let me explain why I'm hyped for Final Fantasy
セーブします
16. The reason the first, it has Yoshi P, and I believe Soken. I think I heard Soken working on it, so that's a good reason. I mean, in terms of immortals, I guess, sure, but so the thing is, it's got Yoshi P, and I play Final Fantasy 14 a bit, and when it comes to story, it can do, it's done some great things compared to other recent Final Fantasies. So I'm excited because of that. I'm excited because it seems to take a lot of cues from Tactics and Vagrant Story and Final Fantasies like that.
回転するよ
And I'm excited because it's got combat that looks to be inspired by Devil May Cry, which I've recently become a massive fan of in like the last year or so. I hadn't played Devil May Cry before 2019, I think. But the final reason is I thoroughly enjoyed the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which proved to me that Square Enix can still make games I like. Oh, it's time! An Adventurer's Guild card. I understand that a lot of people didn't like the 7 Remake, but I like the 7 Remake. Though it's not a replacement for 7.
何でしょうか
Ha! Excellent. I'm honestly fine with them. And the memes were excellent. A yoink. Yes, Charm, murder the fairy. Aw, Tia cares about Recette. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16, I know it's gonna be good. And so, like, whether it is, or whether it's another 15 and I fall into despair, I want to experience that with you guys, because it will be so emotionally important. It will be a pivotal moment. Oh, also, Square Enix is also doing a sequel to The World Ends With You. That's another reason why I think that, you know, hell yeah.
またね
Matane.
こんにちは
買ってほしいものがあるんだけどさ。
いくらにしようか
Wow.
な
Your treasure is bread. I suppose it would be treasure for you. Here, have 50 picks,
よし。
you
それでい
hobo.
いぞ。
ありがとうございました買い取ったよ
Yeah, either hyped or broken. It's a win-win situation for you guys.
いらっしゃいませ
So yeah, if I ever am in a position to be able to play PS4 games. Well, wait, actually no, it'd be PS5, wouldn't it? I wonder if there'll be like capture cards for PS5. I don't know how capture cards and all that stuff works, but it would be PS5, and it'll be in years. So who knows where we'll all be then? I hope I can still be playing games for you.
これですよこれ
Have an orange.
いくらにしようかな
105, 125. See, the thing is, I'm because the old man and the man are less likely to, you know, to be like stingy. I'm more inclined to charge them less, out of kindness.
ごめん遊ばせいくらにしよ
Sure, this apple will make it look less like a shanty, you
そうですわ
pseudo peasant. PS5 has wait, hold on. PS5 has built-in streaming? Like you could just hook it up and go? I haven't heard about that function. That actually is incredibly useful. I mean, the PS4 does, but like it's a matter of setup, I guess.
買い取ったよ
I don't even know how to start streaming with a PS4.
いらっしゃいま
I think it would be very different from this.
こんなの売ってない？
Yeah, I know it's the share button. I know how that all works. I just don't know how to, you know, make it work with this setup, with the whole VTubing thing. Like, because it would have to show as a, because like obviously, I've got a show, don't I? So I use OBS. So if it would go to OBS or something like that. Sorry, Charm, I don't have armor. I only have the one single thing of... Yeah,
ごめん
no.
なさい
わかったわ。
She couldn't equip iron armor anyway.
こんにちは
I suppose, if it's scuffed, alas, it is. I would imagine it's scuffed. It's
い
Sony
くら
after
に
all.
しようかな
Yeah, there's a lot of PS1 classics I'd like to play for you guys.
いくら
Oh no, I accidentally charged a high price to the little girl of all things.
ありがとうございました
What was I thinking? Broke a just combo.
こんにちはいくらにしようかなありがとうございま
Cheers,
した
mate.
買い取ったよ
Oi, governor.
いらっしゃいませ
Welcome to me business. Some chat messages appear on stream before the YouTube chat. My time warp powers are growing. Yeah, I suppose, like, I suppose so. I suppose it's just the weirdness of YouTube and all that. This is an order.
これなんかどうでしょう
No.
いくらにしようかなありがとう
Oh no.
ございました売れたよ
I've sold one of my pieces of armor. We still have an outstanding order for armor. I need to go out and buy more armor for Louis. And also some backup foodstuffs. Oh boy. We're going out on the town.
セーブします行ってきます
Let's hit the pub. Let's get some grub at the pub. A pub grub.
たく
Ah, shilly fairy, you can't stick a person in a cup. You can't. It's true.
参ったな。
Can Recette drink? Can Recette drink? I thought she... Surely
ちょ
not.
っと待ってくれ。
Who is this guy?
しゃあねえか。
Poor guy's got a massive tab.
そうね。
Wow. Somebody who even has Louis beat when he comes to being poor. I hope he never comes to my shop. Yeah, I figured Recette couldn't drink. A man named Jack. It's like a bottle of Jack, I assume. One piece of iron armor. Some foodstuffs. We'll buy some watermelon. We'll buy 2 things of watermelon. That seems like a good thing to get. Okay.
セーブします
Even if she could drink, I don't think it's wise for Recette to be spending her money on alcohol considering her financial situation.
どれにしようかなえい何を置こうかな
The unthankful statue will help deter children.
どうしようかなどうしようかな
I can change the carpet now? Oh, I should have gone and bought some carpet at the market. We'll do that the next time we go out to a dungeon.
セーブします。どうしようかな。開店するよ。
Let's open for business.
いらっしゃいませ。
Ha! Charm is pissed. Let's see if we can flog her a good deal. She's absolutely drunk. Oh no. She's not here to buy. She's just here to tell me about the new dungeon. Damn alcoholic. Foolish mortal! That you would succumb to the allure of liquor so easily. Scum. So we've got a new dungeon.
いらっしゃいませ。
Don't know if we'll take charm there or something like that.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。
I wonder what we're gonna get for the... We've already gotten merchant level 9. I wonder how high it can
い
go.
くらにしようかな。
People really wanna sell their unthankful statues. I don't know why. I don't know why everyone seems to have these things.
いらっしゃいませ。
俺欲しかったんだ。
いくらにしようかな。
Louis, you can't afford this. I will sell it to you at 106% of base price.
よし、それでいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Wow, walnut bread. 51%.
ありがとうございました。買ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Yes, 123%. 126.
ありがとうございました。売れ
Excellent.
たよ。いらっしゃいませ。
An order for 2 treasures.
ありがとうございました。
Alright. We'll probably get some treasures from Amber Garden,
いら
hopefully.
っしゃいませ。
こんにちは。
Wow! Charm has sobered up surprisingly quick.
いくらにしようかな。
106%.
いいわね。
ありがとうございまし
You're welcome.
た。売れたよ。
Ugh. As long as we make the
い
money.
らっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
120% of base price.
いくらにしようかな。
Aha! I knew she was bluffing. I knew it.
売れたよ。
I'm getting a lot better at this.
おやすみ。
おやすみなさい。
Bum, 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 bum. I know, right?
今日も頑張りましょう。
Bartering is all like well and good,
明日も
but
誇張していきましょう。さあ、
get that stuff out of my
頑
store.
張っていこ
The price of food has decreased. The price of accessories has normalized. Today's dungeon index 70. Alright, so we're going to
セー
go
ブします。
on a bit of a trip.
う。行ってきます。
First to the town square and then to the market to buy some carpet.
こんにちは。
Man, Recette really should be selling some sort of fantasy snake oil for these tired old housewives. Cake is good. Cake is delicious. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there are multiple different types of counters. That's interesting. I wonder if... Let's buy a type of counter. Let's buy a type of counter while we're here. Legendary counter. Line up items, use it as a desk, or even hide things in certain compartments. Or the barrel counter. I'm not sure the barrel vibes with the vibe of our store, so we're gonna get the legendary counter. Yeah, lucky beads. Sell them lucky beads. Sell them lucky charms. Obviously, we want the green carpet. Because I mean red, who ever heard of that? That's not a color. Let's go to the chapel. A stamp on a little card to get a piece of candy. Now that's a religious incentive, if ever there was one. Bum, bum. What the? It's been 2 hours already? I swear the last time I looked at the time, mortals, was at... I swear the last time I looked at the time, it was that we'd only been an hour. We were approaching an hour. Mortals, you've once again practiced the secret art of time manipulation. As expected of you mortals. Yes, I think we're gonna stick with our level 19 swordsman Louis, even though he's more expensive, because this is a new dungeon we're exploring. Yeah, take it slowly, this game is dangerous. I was looking at my drink and I was like, okay, so is it time enough to take another drink, take another sip? And it turned out to be that, you know, 2 hours, really? Wow. Such pleasant company, I didn't realize it. But speaking of that drink, I will have it now, and hopefully not fade into the ether. Ah, it's good to be back. Let's go, ikuzo! Sate, ikimashoko. I can't say that. I butchered that somehow. I said the wrong thing. Numbers going up is addictive stuff. Welcome to the tricks of the mortal brain. Oh. That's a new enemy type. So does it just... Oh, that's the bomb hazards that were in our earlier levels. It's an enemy type now. Oh, hello, Boogalooweed. Good to see you. We're playing a bit of Recettear. And possibly doing a bit of racketeering. And also, we sold... Nearly half our money has come from a singular source. A really, really dumb Ojo. So that was nice. Nope. This dungeon has some real narrow spaces, some real narrow rooms. I like the aesthetic of it was basically like a valley for the Jade Way, but this time it's islands connected by wooden bridges. That's cool. That's very cool. This game has such a lovely aesthetics. That's a quiet. I wonder if we can increase the amount of... I wonder if we can increase the amount of item slots we get to take. Because I'm sure these dungeons will get more complex. What? What is this? I think yeah, that ugly vase. I think Conker mentioned this. I think Conker said his favorite character in the game uses a spear. Last stream. I'm pretty sure he said that. What an encounter! I didn't expect a fated encounter in a dungeon. Is she the one? I've never seen her before. We're entering the part. We've definitely entered the part of the game I know nothing about because I've never seen this woman in my life. Yeah, I think Kongo said that. Don't quote me on it. She's lost. Aw, is she a Dojiko? Has she the clumsy trait? Ah, she's in a dungeon. She's lost. She's one of those kind of girls that gets really lost. She has Zoro's sense of direction. Sarabada. Can we not? Okay, so she just kind of goes. I hope we encounter her again. If she becomes playable as an adventurer to use, if that's the case, I will use her. She will be what I use. Because spears, they're the best weapon. Wait, did she have a bear? Could you see her stomach? I didn't. I wasn't paying enough attention. That is a charm point. We'll see her again, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure no one is as easy as to use as Louis. He seems to be the basic type. Oh, it's glasses that has the time. Well, oh, Tear is a fairy. Tear is a fairy. Can't be looking at a fairy with such eyes. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Ah, yeah, we're cleaning house. What's he got equipped, by the way? He's still using a worn sword, even though we equipped him that better sword previously. All right. But it's good to know that the mortals, that my chat has such excellent taste. Because generally, bare stomach is some good stuff. It's a good aspect of character design. Alright. That's the first floor, and we've already got 4 items. 4 out of 20. Onwards.
さて行きましょうか。
Sate, sate, sate. Down we go. Cut, cut, cut. Acquire the walnut bread and... I mean, this isn't even a threat. Are you kidding me? I don't even have to waste SP on these. I simply have to slowly and deliberately mop them up. They are nothing to me. They are nothing to me, mortals. These weak beings. So pitiful. How long do I plan on streaming today? Well, I think... Oh, we've been going for 2 hours, so I think Kongo has already started his lecture on the appeals of dominant Japanese women in media. I think that's the name of it. I forget the specific name of the lecture. But, obviously I want to catch at least some of that. Because he's got such good taste. So, let's set a hard limit of 3 hours. We're at least going to clear this dungeon and do and finish up the day of shopping. But let's set a hard limit of 3 hours. And to anyone who's multi-stream drifting with me in Kongo, I just want to say that's very impressive. And I appreciate it. I appreciate people who watch multiple streams. As like when people do the difficult act of multi-stream drifting so they can watch me, I'm very touched. Yeah, if I was gonna ask you to update me on like what girls Kongo talks about, but no, that's his stream. I'll simply have to rewatch it later. From what looks like from first person. Ooh, Bunzel. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I put it in my debut, but I have not. I don't know if I did, but Magikoi. I got into it. Not. I guess kind of recently, somewhat recently, last year. Well, maybe the year before that, like early last year. In my debut screen in the info page, it's also on my Twitter. If you dig deep, you'll find in my favorite VNs, Magikoi is listed. And it does have some very dominant women I enjoy, especially Margit. Let's see. No, we can Well, we could eat some. We'll eat some walnut bread. But yes. Yeah, multi-stream drifting can be hell. I actually have gotten better at it in recent times. But yeah, Majikoi. Wonko is best call girl. Wonko deserves it. I can't, like, I did not expect what I would get from Majikoi, which is very much a incredibly tight friend group simulator that will do things to your heart. I mean, who doesn't appreciate Wonko, right? Like, I mean, in terms of root, like, you gotta admit hers is the best. You oh my shin. I'm weak. I'm also weak to Wonko's tight. When cute anime girls, they're doing their best. When a girl is doing their best, I go, yes. I want to cherish this and support this. When they try their absolute hardest and push themselves to the limit. A lot of people don't like Wonko's route. What? Why? It's an incredibly touching story that takes you on a roller coaster of emotions. I felt more in that route than any of the other ones. Well, except maybe the final route, the agave route.
ついてこいよ
Because that was very much a send-off of the whole game. But it's great though. It's great though. Wonko's such a good girl. Whether it's ponytail form or non-ponytail form, that's the brilliant. She's got both. Great hair color. Like, what's not to love? I actually went into it thinking I would like Momio the best, but Momio is like, I don't like her nearly as much as I thought I would. Still like that though. All the girls are great. I just don't rank her as high as I thought I would. In terms of the common Magikoi, like the 5 core roots of Magikoi, it's for me it's Wonko, and then I think it's Wonko. I'm forgetting names. Never mind. I can't talk about the Magikoi girls without treating them with the proper, deserved respect. So I think I've glitched that B to just retreat endlessly. Chris is pretty good. Chris is actually my least favorite. I still like her, but she's my least favorite. I just kind of did her route out of obligation to do all of them. I like Chris, but I don't love Chris, and I'm not in love with Chris. I'm getting mixed. Oh yeah, no, I get that she changes in her route, and it's a neat little story, but she's just not to my taste. If that's more the kind of narrative you enjoy, then by all means. Although oh man, the Agave route. Oh, man, that visual novel I did not expect to simply be so well crafted in its characters. What the hell? Eat that orange. Eat some apples. Eat some apples and walnut bread. Oof. What is this? Amateur hour? Oh no. I must admit, I could probably do without the shield. I think I'm good enough at dodging that I could do without Louis' shield. So I feel like I could really make Spear Lady work. Though she probably has a thrusting attack, which is going to be harder to hit with. I like how they become more expensive as you level them up. It probably incentivizes you to use lower level adventurers. And, you know, try everybody out. Ba-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, those diagonals really help with Louis.
アイテム拾ったよ。
That's just a walnut. We'll be fine without it. A chestnut, rather. A walnut. But I will eat something to make room for that egg on toast. I'll eat walnut bread +1.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Wait, can you eat a chestnut? Or is it just that chestnuts are... Weird. Anyway. Thanks, Shinhiro. Thanks for... I assume you're leaving because you said that, so thanks for stopping by. We won't go for too much longer. We're just gonna finish this dungeon and close out the shop, the business day.
さて行きましょうか。
Takes like half the game to get some of them. Well, that's interesting. I'm intrigued. Gives them a bit of an air of mystery.
大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, I don't need slime. If it was a slime liver, I'd understand. I don't know. I still don't know where you get those. I hope it's from this dungeon. I assume that that guy's a mage that I can actually, like, he's an adventurer I can get. The guy that ordered the slime liver and the batwing and such. Okay. Throw away that. We might start eating the egg toast.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Alright, that guy's dead. That's a bomb. Easy. Ragnarok Online. And when people talk about Ragnarok Online, I talked about this in the Townscape stream. About how Final Fantasy XI, whenever people talk about how they played it, they make it seem like it was such an adventure. And I'd like to be a part of that. I wish I'd been a part of that. I kind of feel similarly about Ragnarok Online, in that, like, people talk about it, and it seems like it was quite the place to be. And I wasn't there. Oh no, the candy recovers SB. Drat. Oh, it's walnut bread. So let's throw away some slime fluid, pick up this walnut bread and eat it. I'll take some walnut bread and eat it. But yeah, I don't know jack about Ragnarok Online. I was born to suffer through the age of Battle Royale. Don't I know it? I literally was like... I remember reading Hunger Games before it got a movie. And like... Was it... I think... I could almost swear that it was Hunger Games copying Battle Royale that got everybody to, like, do that stuff in games. Because I remember playing Minecraft Battle Royale as a teen. As an early teen. Minecraft Hunger Games. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no. These unsavory memories bubbling to the surface. It's quite unpleasant. It's just another batwing. Wait, but how much are batwings worth? Batwings are worth a lot. Buy raincoat. I could just buy you.
アイテム拾ったよ。
I really gotta start selling ingredients then if batwings are gonna make this much money. And I'm getting them consistently. That was... Okay, you gotta admit, that was pretty cool.
大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, now everyone's playing PUBG and Fortnite. But like MMO experience, like classic MMO experience, that would have been the thing. That would have been the stuff. Because like, a sense of community. A sense of community seems so good. Alright, so we have just successfully gone up there. Now we just have to go up there, and we'll be done with this floor of the dungeon. We have 19 of 20 items, so I hope there's some treasure up there. Or we'll have to pick up a monster drop.
アイテム拾ったよ
Feels... Oh, man. I feel terrible about that, but you shouldn't have been a floating eye. And you shouldn't have opposed me.
いいぜ
Two rookie mistakes. Oh, I should save my SB for the boss. How big is this area? I was not expecting this quite so much. Look at how far up we are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... If I use somebody else, I'm gonna have to be a lot more precise with my gameplay. Ching, ching. It's the noise of whenever I have to deal with one of those armored guys. These are some pretty lovely enemy designs. This is quite the lovely game. We talked about Chantalise earlier and how these guys have made that as well. I probably really want to play it for you guys if it's on Steam. Egg toast makes... Well, I mean, it's priced down, so... I guess we'll get rid of clothes. Oh, there's a batwing, so get rid of the cloth... Wait, no, we can't get rid of the cloth cape either. Insect cap +3, that's what we're gonna want to get rid of. Batwings, batwings make the money, if people buy them. Yeah, look at these diagonals, they're super smooth. Gunpowder +1. Sorry, gunpowder +1. You're not very valuable. So unless I'm grinding for you. Oh, right! I forgot to make that sword. I forgot we can craft the sword with the water crystal we have. And the right kind of sword. So we might do that as well. Because I think we return directly to the shop, maybe? So we'd have to go out again? I don't remember quite how it works now that I'm in the dungeon. There's no point in saving, I'm in a dungeon. Anyway. I Bat King, fancy hat, common
やっ
wings.
てやるぜ
Ah. I get it, he worked his way up to become a king. Yeah, leave the hierarchy down. He can shoot beams! Get hyped, mortals. We shall carve a path through this calamity. Let our names be known to our enemy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, not the bees. Indeed, not the bees. Come on, egg toast. No! I keep getting hit. I can't dodge.
大丈夫ですか
Out of my way. Okay, let's eat some honey. Oh, I don't want to eat the honey. No, we'll eat more egg toast. Cut! We have slain the vile one-eyed fiend and clasped victory. It was as simple as pie. Yes. This is excellent work. Excellent work, models. You energized
とりあえ
me.
ず町に戻りましょう
I couldn't have done it without you. Alright, 18 out of 20. Not bad. Food prices is down at the moment, so all that stuff's going to be sitting in our back room. We have a lot of bat wings, which we can sell. Ah, yeah, it does take us back, but the market's closed. The market's closed at the moment. So unless I have the stuff for fusion... I could make a rank 1 dagger right now, though. Let's do it! Survival knife. We're gonna sell that for a pretty penny, and hopefully not to Charm, because she will cheap. Then, though, if we do sell it to Charm, she'll do more damage. But yeah, we're gonna have to buy. Wait, no. If I buy a longsword, I can use it now. The market doesn't have to be open. Rank 1 sword. Gilded sword +3. Woo! Gotta make a profit out of that. They're the only 2 weapon types that adventurers can currently equip. We don't have the other ones. So right now is the best. They're the best ones for us to have. But yeah, we can really start. Wow, it's a treasure I don't have yet for the shield. Interesting. Let's save. And like I said, we're gonna close out the business day.
セーブします。
I'm sure we get one. Oh no, are we gonna fail the order? I thought I went to the dungeon as soon as possible. Evening, out for a stroll. We might fail the armor order, which will suck. Ah yes, stargazing. Doesn't Aripie like stargazing? I'm pretty sure. It's a really cool hobby if so. I swear I've read her saying that. But I have the brain. My focus is quite bad when it comes to mortal affairs. Yeah, Tia's here too.
参ったな。
Oh no, what is this? What is this Ryugu Reina? Shh. What is this? You're gonna take her home? You... Burke. Don't touch Recette. Don't even think about it.
疲れた
Oh
お
no.
疲れ様でした。
We may have scuppered the order.
今日は頑張りま
I
す、
thought
ね。
we went as soon as
今
possible.
日は返済していきましょう。
But we have paid. We have paid our second. This is a great place to end. This is a great place to end the stream because we've done a debt repayment. We'll go to the start of the next day, see any cutscenes, and that'll be it for us. But yeah, we paid 30,000, and we still have that amount remaining. We still have more than that remaining, which should be about half of next week's payment. So that's good.
おめでとうございます。今週分は確かに徴収いたしました。来週も頑張りましょう。
Excellent. Let's do it. Bum 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 bum. Who is this lady?
今日も頑張っていこう
Capitalism, ho! She's not the spear user, so I think we saw her before. Oh, is this a robot? Oh, right. Guys, we talked about bare chest on tier earlier, but look at that. How's that for some stomach? Pretty good, eh? Ha! A vapid smile for all eternity. She looks still there, though.
そうですか。
Yes, you are terrifying. You're a fae. Don't pull her hair, you monster. Yeah, if she's an android girl. I just really love that Vocaloid song. But yeah, I have a weakness. I have a weakness for synthetic beings. Okay, so we've reached the next week. Okay, so it's 80,000, so it's more than double. You scum-sucking fae. You're doing more than doubling it. Before it was, I guess before it was like tripling it. But still. Accursed fae. Right, so we're going to wrap up the stream now. This is it. We've gone for about 2.5 hours, which seems an okay amount of time. I thank you all very much for coming.
セーブします。
And, you know, enjoying this journey with Recette and Tyr and me. A journey of capitalism, of glory, of vengeance, and of profit. Songs will be written about it. And they will not leave out you mortals who encouraged me and spoke with me across this long journey. And we shall continue it next week. Yes. I'll not belabor a point. I'm so bad at saying goodbye, but yes, thank you very much for being here. And you know, go enjoy what the rest of your day, or sleep, or whatever. I don't know if your day's just started or ending, but do what you do. Thank you very much, mortals.